Hello friends, welcome to CareerClust Learning. Today we are going to discuss about most important concept, that is Docker. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and watch our videos. Please share your valuable feedback in the comments, that will help us to improve ourselves and provide a quality content. Let's get started. What is a Docker? Docker is a tool that packages an application along with everything it needs to run, like code, libraries, dependencies, and configuration, into a container so it can run consistently on any machine. I will take an example and I will explain. Let's consider you want to shift from one house to a different house. If it is without Docker, you need to move furniture, TV, kitchen items, etc. separately and hope everything is fit in the new house. But if it is a Docker, you put everything into a shipping container, like a container in Docker, and move the container where the container goes. Everything inside works it in the same way. It means if you consider a house, no need of shipping an individual item. So you can keep everything in a container, that is a shipping container, and you can move everything together. In simple words, Docker allows developers to build once and run anywhere. So simply package, ship and run application anywhere. Features of Docker: portable. Portable means run anywhere. Lightweight, it means very minimal overhead. Consistent, so it is same everywhere. And fast, it takes seconds to start. Docker enables you to separate your application from your infrastructure so you can deliver software very quickly. The problems Docker solves: some very frequent uh, terminology we see in IT industry. It works on my machine, but not in production or not in QS machines. So it simply solves, it works on my machine and every developer ever. So some environment inconsistencies are like different OS versions across environments, conflicting dependency versions, missing system libraries or configs, works in dev machines and breaks in production. Without Docker, in dev machine it works, and staging it may be partially works, and production it may break. But with Docker it is consistent everywhere. In dev machine it works, and if we port that same image into staging and prod, it will work everywhere. What is Docker architecture? Docker architecture, it is a client-server architecture with three main components. The three main components are: the first one is Docker client. This is where the user runs the commands like Docker run nginx, Docker build, and Docker ps. The Docker client sends the request to the Docker daemon, simply CLI tool that sends commands Docker build, run, and pull. The Docker daemon. So it is background service that manages images and container. We can consider Docker daemon as heart of the Docker. The core responsibilities of Docker daemon are: builds images, creates containers, start or stop containers, manages networks and volume. Think of it as a manager that performs all Docker operations. So this is heart of the entire Docker system. And the next one is Docker registry. Docker registry, it stores and distributes Docker images. It's called as Docker Hub. It is a place where Docker images are stored. Some key concepts are: image, container, volume, and network. Okay, what is an image? Read only template with instructions. It means a Docker image is a blueprint or template used to create containers. Example, a cake recipe. The recipe tells you how to make the cake, but it is not the cake itself. What is a Docker container? A Docker container is a running instance of an image. Example, the actual cake made using the recipe. And the Docker volume. A Docker volume is a storage location used to keep data permanently even if the container is deleted. Example, a locker where you store important files. Even if the container disappears, the data remains safe in the locker. The main uses of this volume are to database data, log files, and uploaded images. And the final key concept is network. What is Docker network? A Docker network allows containers to communicate with each other. It is like a telephone network that enables people, that is containers, to talk to each other. So this Docker network enables to communicate one container with another container. The use cases are web application talking to a database, some API communicating with another service. Yeah, the Docker file, the blueprint. So it is the blueprint of a Docker file, a text file with instructions to build a Docker image. If you see this particular image, it's a Docker file. It has some instructions. So from node 18 Alpine work directory /app, there are some commands like copy, run, copy, expose, and some command. Each instructions create a layer. Layers are cached for speed. The instructions, if we see this one, so it is decoded like it has from means base image to start from. Work dir, this means working directory, set working directory like app, and copy. So this command copy files into an image like copy package.json. Run, execute commands during the build. It means run npm install. Expose, this is declaring the network port like expose port number 3000. And the final one is cmd, default command to run like server.js, node. These commands, this is the Docker file, the blueprint. And what are the differences between container and virtual machines? So the containers and virtual machines seems to be similar, but there are a lot of difference. Okay, a lightweight process isolation is container and full hardware virtualization is a virtual machine. So if you see some key differences between container and virtual machine, a container, if we have application A, and virtual machine will be having application plus guest OS, its dedicated OS. And if you consider application B, and virtual machine is having application plus guest OS, that is dedicated OS. And Docker uses Docker engine, and virtual machines uses hypervisor, and it uses host, it's built on host operating system, and virtual machine also built on host operating system. It is having hardware, and virtual machine also having the hardware. Some key aspects and the comparisons between container and virtual machine. The startup time. So in containers it will be in seconds, but virtual machines takes minutes. And size to install this is for the container it is in MBs, and virtual machines it is in GBs, because it should have its dedicated operating system. And isolation, it is at process level, and virtual machine at the full operating system level. And operating system, it is shares host kernel, and for virtual machines own full operating system. And performance, it is very clean and it is very fast, near to native. And coming to virtual machines, it is overhead. And coming to density, 100 seconds per post, and for virtual machines 10 seconds per post. Docker workflow. So the main concept of Docker is build once, run anywhere, the entire cycle. So the workflow contains write, build, push, pull and run. Some essential commands with the Docker are Docker PS, that is list running containers. Docker image, it lists all the local images. Docker stop, if we give ID, it stops a container. And Docker logs and ID, view container logs. These are very important commands in the Docker. Docker Compose multi-container app. Define and run multi-container applications with a single file. So we can have multi-containers in a single file. Earlier we saw only one container code commands, and here this Docker compose.yml can be used to run multiple container applications in a single file. So you can see it, we have version 3.8 and services. In the services we have multiple services, like web is one service and DB is another service, and we have its dedicated instructions for web like build, port and depends on. And for DB we have image, that is PostgreSQL, Postgres 15 and environment and cache as well. So some services like web, that can be Node.js app, and DB PostgreSQL and cache Redis. These commands also includes some important commands like Docker compose up, it means it starts all services. Docker compose down, it stops and remove the service from the container. And Docker compose logs, view all logs. And Docker compose PS, it lists all the services. The next one is Docker ecosystem beyond. Docker is just the beginning of our container journey. So we need to focus on more concepts like Docker Hub, that is a public register with 100k plus images, and Kubernetes. Kubernetes is like a container orchestration. It is high scale. Docker Swarm, native Docker clustering, and CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment. It is an automated build and deployment pipeline. And monitoring and observability, Prometheus, Grafana and CAdvisor. And security, it is image scanning, secrets and management. And where to go next? So we need to focus on these items like official Docker docs, docs.docker.com, and Docker desktop playground. Play with the Docker to get some practical knowledge and build your first image, some hands-on tutorial, and learn Kubernetes next. So this is next important concept. Containers change how we build, ship and run the software forever. I hope you understand this Docker concept. Please like, share and subscribe, and add your valuable thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching.